Imagine standing at the heart of the Roman Forum, discovering new archaeological details about the exact location where Julius Caesar met his dramatic end. Welcome to Forgotten Stories, where we dig deeper into the lives of history's iconic figures, unveiling the hidden facets and untold narratives that paint a fuller picture of their contributions. Number 20. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci, known primarily for his art and mechanical inventions, also harbored a deep fascination with the natural world. Recent examinations of his notebooks have unearthed his intense study of water flow and the human heart, revealing how these passions influenced both his artistic and engineering works. His sketches of swirling water and detailed anatomical drawings of the heart not only demonstrate his genius, but also his ahead-of-his-time insights into fluid dynamics and human physiology. Today, these studies inform fields ranging from cardiology to hydroengineering, proving that Da Vinci's legacy stretches far beyond the canvas. Number 19. Cleopatra. Cleopatra, often depicted as a figure of enigmatic beauty and political cunning, has a heritage that is just as complex. New genetic and historical research suggests that while she was of Macedonian Greek descent, there is also evidence of African ancestry. This challenges the traditional Eurocentric portrayals and invites a re-examination of her identity and influence in both the Hellenistic and broader Mediterranean worlds. This nuanced understanding of Cleopatra fuels discussions on identity politics and cultural heritage, reshaping her story in modern media and scholarly debate. Number 18. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, the epitome of genius in modern culture, also dedicated much of his life to advocating for social justice. Unearthed letters and speeches now highlight his vigorous campaigning against racism and his support for civil rights movements in America. These documents show a side of Einstein not defined by physics, but by his profound concern for humanity. His legacy in social advocacy continues to inspire movements for racial equality and social justice around the world, reminding us that one can contribute to society both scientifically and morally. Number 17. Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton, renowned for his laws of motion and gravity, also had a lesser-known obsession with biblical prophecy. Recently discovered papers reveal his detailed predictions regarding the end of the world, notably forecasting it around 2060 based on his interpretations of the Bible. This apocalyptic vision starkly contrasts the rational persona typically associated with Newton, presenting a deeply spiritual side. Today, these predictions are studied in discussions of historical and religious thought, illustrating the complex personalities behind scientific revolutions. Number 16. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, a name synonymous with Mongol conquests, also left a genetic legacy that is astonishing. Genetic research has revealed that up to 16 million men living today might be direct descendants of Khan, indicating not just the spread of his empire, but also his enduring genetic imprint. This revelation reshapes our understanding of how deeply the Mongol Empire influenced the genetic makeup of the modern population across vast regions of Asia and beyond. Number 15. Marie Curie. Marie Curie, known for her pioneering work on radioactivity, left behind notebooks that remain radioactive even today. These artifacts reveal the extent to which she was immersed in her research, often risking her health in pursuit of scientific discovery. Despite the dangers, her dedication to unlocking the mysteries of radioactivity helped lay the groundwork for advancements in cancer treatment and nuclear energy. Number 14. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill is celebrated for his leadership during World War II, but his personal letters reveal a lifelong battle with mental health, which he called his black dog. Churchill relied on painting to alleviate the depression that haunted him, finding solace in the creative process. These candid letters uncover a more vulnerable side of Churchill, reminding us that even the strongest leaders face inner struggles. Today, his paintings and letters are preserved in museums, offering insight into his multifaceted personality and the therapeutic power of art. Number 13. Julius Caesar. New archaeological research has shed light on the exact location in the Roman Forum where Julius Caesar was assassinated, revealing intriguing details about one of history's most famous betrayals. The dig has provided clues about the conspirators' movements and the layout of the Curia of Pompeii, where Caesar was slain. This discovery adds new layers to our understanding of the political intrigue surrounding his death. Today, the site attracts historians and tourists alike, offering a tangible connection to the dramatic climax of Roman politics. Number 12. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, often associated with nonviolent resistance, worked tirelessly to prevent the partition of India and Pakistan. Recently released documents reveal his diplomatic efforts to unite Hindu and Muslim communities and his relentless campaigning for a peaceful resolution. Despite his failure to stop the partition, Gandhi's legacy endures as a symbol of peace and unity. Today, these documents inspire ongoing dialogue about reconciliation and peaceful coexistence, emphasizing the importance of empathy in conflict resolution. Number 11. Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I wielded elaborate intelligence networks to uncover Catholic plots against her rule, often relying on secret agents and code breakers. Her correspondence reveals a sophisticated system that enabled her to outmaneuver internal and external threats, securing her reign in a tumultuous era. This web of intelligence helped her navigate political alliances and maintain stability. Today, historians have studied Elizabeth's intelligence legacy, reflecting her strategic brilliance in safeguarding her throne and shaping the modern concept of state security. Number 10. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great is often remembered for his vast conquests and military genius, but new interpretations of his campaigns suggest he promoted multiculturalism by adopting foreign customs. Rather than imposing purely Greek culture on conquered regions, he encouraged a blending of traditions, forging a new, unified identity among his diverse subjects. This strategic inclusivity helped stabilize his vast empire and left a legacy of cultural exchange. Today, scholars analyze Alexander's policies to understand how multiculturalism can serve as a stabilizing force in diverse societies. Number 9. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte meticulously controlled his image, even while in captivity. Digital reconstructions of his letters reveal how he shaped narratives to maintain a heroic image despite the circumstances. He understood the importance of legacy and worked tirelessly to ensure his story was told his way. Number 8. Niccolò Machiavelli. Niccolò Machiavelli's political theories, known for their realism, were influenced by his personal failures in diplomacy. Modern research into his letters and essays highlights the impact of these setbacks on his writing. His observations on power and governance, drawn from first-hand experience, offer a window into the ruthless politics of his era. Today, his work continues to be studied in political science and leadership, providing insights into the dynamics of political strategy and statecraft. Number 7. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal Barca's audacious crossing of the Alps with war elephants is legendary, yet the exact route remained a mystery for centuries. Archaeological findings along the Alps have now helped identify a plausible path he could have taken. This challenging journey demonstrates Hannibal's tactical brilliance and determination, which allows him to bring the fight to Rome. Today, his exploits are analyzed in military academies worldwide, serving as a timeless example of strategic ingenuity against formidable odds. Number 6. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc's legacy has been shrouded in myths and legends. Forensic studies on relics previously believed to be hers have disproven earlier claims, showing that even the most deeply held beliefs about her life have been misunderstood. Her story illustrates how myths can shape our understanding of historical figures, sometimes overshadowing the truth. Today, her courage continues to inspire, as she remains a symbol of faith and resilience, despite the misconceptions around her life. Number 5. Karl Marx. Karl Marx is best known for the Communist Manifesto and Das Kapital, but recently discovered manuscripts reveal the depth of his economic research, particularly regarding global trade and industrialization. His extensive analyses went beyond his major works, providing a comprehensive critique of capitalism. These lesser-known writings offer nuanced insights into Marx's thoughts on emerging global economies and labor exploitation. Today, these texts help scholars deepen their understanding of Marx's vision, influencing debates on economic systems and social structures. Number 4. Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso is widely celebrated for his role in Cubism, but archives reveal a complex relationship with politics and artistic movements. His turbulent affiliations with various ideologies and political parties shaped his works. Additionally, his sculpture and ceramics experiments remain less explored than his paintings, revealing yet another layer of his artistic genius. Today, museums and galleries highlight these lesser-known creations, emphasizing the breadth of Picasso's creativity and the inseparable link between his art and his socio-political environment. Number 3. Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great of Russia harbored ambitions to modernize her empire through progressive policies, which are reflected in her correspondence with Enlightenment philosophers. She implemented significant reforms, such as improving education and health systems, while advocating for arts and culture. Her wide-ranging efforts to westernize Russia were both praised and criticized in her time. Today, her legacy is celebrated for ushering in an era of enlightenment in Russia, influencing the country's path toward modernization and reform. Number 2. Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, left behind declassified papers that offer a glimpse into his theoretical conflicts, particularly with Carl Jung. Their relationship soured as Freud became increasingly troubled by Jung's divergence from his theories. These tensions reveal Freud's struggles to maintain authority in his field. Today, these conflicts are studied to understand the evolution of psychology as a discipline and how differing perspectives have shaped modern therapy. Number 1. Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is credited with writing The Art of War, but historical records and archaeological evidence have yet to fully verify his existence. Some scholars suggest the book is a collective work by multiple strategists rather than a single author. Despite this ambiguity, the text remains influential in both military strategy and business management. Today, The Art of War is studied for warfare and as a timeless guide to strategic thinking and competitive tactics across various fields. That wraps up our journey through the hidden chapters and lesser-known tales of history's most iconic figures in Forgotten Stories. From the political intrigues of ancient empires to the personal struggles and scientific endeavors of modern